All right, welcome to the Sleep Deprived History Podcast. My name's. Do I use my name? Seth.
Yeah, this is a school project.
My name's Gorgon.
All right, so we got Seth, Griffin,
Hi.
me, Simon, Grant, and a guest star of Ash.
Hey.
And so
Sadly.
today at 10:30 at night, we're going to be talking about the origins of the Ku Klux Klan.
Don't lie to them. It's 10:25.
10:25, my
No.
mistake.
So today, guys, we're going to be talking about a pretty heavy topic. Weird for our first episode. We've been pushing this podcast for about a week. We're going to be talking about the very relevant topic of the Ku Klux Klan and how they started and where are they today.
Where
They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Simple answer. Still existed.
Uh-huh.
How do you get? But while we're waiting for Grant, how do you guys feel about carpetbaggers?
What?
Oh wait, okay, wait. I was reading the book. I was reading Les Mis today, and they mentioned carpetbaggers, and I was like, "Yo."
For
it's
context,
all
for
coming
the
together.
people listening, Les Mis is a horrible book.
A
Never
horrible
read it.
2,000-page book we have to read.
Watch One Piece. Watch
The
One Piece.
musical is good though.
Yeah, just watch the musical.
Watch the anime. If you
Or-
Watch the Les Mis anime.
any weebers out
If you
here?
don't
Any
wanna do
weebers?
any of this,
Weavers.
just watch One Piece.
True.
One Piece
Watch
is a
One Piece.
suitable and suitable replacement for Les Mis in any English class.
It's gonna be a rocky road, like between episodes 1 and 30. But after that, I don't know if you'll help.
It
know,
gets
I
better after
better-
episode 300, I swear, dude.
It
The
kind of
fact
like.
The fact that Les Mis is required reading is,
Mhm.
why not like some manga? You
Dude,
know?
One Piece has 19,000 pages.
Don't offend the scholars.
Yeah, but like they could at least pick better scholarly books.
They could.
True.
Why don't we do
Like-
modern
like-
books, bro?
Like the Ku
You know,
Klux
like,
Klan's history.
Like
Where's
the
Sherlock
history of
Holmes?
the Ku Klux Klan. Alright, okay. Anyway.
Are we starting without him?
Sure,
Or
yeah.
just gonna...
Grant will show up.
Yo.
Grant will get here eventually. It'll be fine.
Grant's a very reliable guy. Hi, Miss Hall.
Hi, Miss Hall.
Hi.
Thank you for listening to our podcast.
Thanks
Make
for the
sure-
drawing.
All right, can I do an intro? Can I do like a YouTube intro?
Do an
real
intro,
quick?
but we're 3 minutes in and we're doing the intro.
And we've already introduced ourselves.
Hey guys, I want you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that little bell next to it, and make sure you hit the ring on it so you get all of our notifications. All right, back to the video.
Or don't, it doesn't really matter.
Please don't. This
Golden.
probably won't even go on YouTube.
It's absolutely
No.
going on YouTube.
Please no. Oh no.
Please,
So-
yes!
So we're talking about the beginning of the KKK.
I have
Uh,
no more self-esteem to lose.
Same.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
I'm not even in school anymore. Let's go.
Boys, let's talk about a very important founding.
Of
in
the
1865.
KKK, an important
Of
part
the
of our
KKK.
history. A darker part of our history. But
You
an
know?
important one nonetheless.
It is important. You know, with every light, there's a shadow, and this shadow was very racist. This was happening, like, during the Reconstruction era, because, you know, like, after Civil War, they were like, uh-oh,
Like,
we're gonna lose our
1860s.
slaves.
Um,
1869, I think, is when the war ended.
Okay.
1865 is when the war ended.
Is it? Okay.
Thank
Wow,
you, Griffin. Our
they
fact
for
checker.
real...
I'm
they
just
for-
here for facts and checking. That is it.
But, and here comes our final member.
And his brother, who will not be named.
So,
I can spout random non-true facts and check out girls, but I can't fact check.
yep. In 1865. Hi, welcome. We already started.
Oh. We've been going for like 5
We're
minutes.
5 minutes in. Haven't talked about a single fact yet.
Oh, we have.
What have you been
Okay.
talking about?
Parallels
Found it.
between it and the Holocaust.
Subscribe and hit that like button, and also ring the bell.
God dang it, Griffin.
We've said that probably 3 times.
We gotta really sell it, you know?
Uh-huh.
Buy our merch.
Fire merch at www.
Alright, so
Not the
basically,
first KKK.com.
in every southern state, there was resentment towards the black man, and
Uh-huh.
that sounded really bad. God,
There was resentment against the African American.
But you weren't.
There
You're
we go.
not wrong,
Right.
Look
okay?
at my African American friend.
Yeah,
dude.
this is facts.
Because they had been
Yeah.
slaves until just a few years prior.
and like, there's no way that it's just like, okay, you're free.
Yeah, you're
Bye
not.
bye.
It is not possible. You're just gonna have instant transition.
Okay, well, not Dragon Ball reference. Anyway.
Instant transmission.
Anyway. So basically, Republicans, the basemen they are, they hate Reconstruction because it's the North.
What?
The other way around.
Other way around.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm tired. Anyway, so basically, all the southern states had resentment. A lot of people like just took slaves back in, but not calling them slaves. Like, kind of, what was the thing? Sharecropping.
Sharecropping,
Kind
yeah.
of like
Yeah.
giving them a plot of land, taking like 90%, giving them like 2 bits of corn kernels,
They gave them a little bit, and they were like, "Yeah, that's payment."
and then the guy is like, nothing has changed.
So, so everyone's racist in the South, basically, and the black people there are having a hard time merging into society because the white man doesn't want them to.
The suburban dads are threatened.
Yeah.
But there's all sorts of laws saying that they have to let African Americans vote, and they have to let them, own property and stuff.
They did basically like the bare minimum to not be like canceled by the North.
Yeah. No, that's pretty accurate.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Wait, dude, cancel cultures.
Cancel
goes
culture.
back
so much longer than we
as
thought it did.
old.
Hashtag cancel the North.
I mean, really,
Hashtag
cancel culture.
Lincoln's
existed-
over party.
Cancel culture existed since like ancient Greece. Really.
True.
Because
Except
someone would say like
slandering
women
someone's
good, and
name.
then be instantly frowned upon. So like
Okay, to be fair, but it wasn't like 16-year-olds like on their phone.
On the phone.
Eating hot chip.
Toward
yeah, it
the
was even
line.
worse. It was like 35-year-old elected officials.
Yeah.
Eating grapes.
Congress is just Twitter but smaller.
True.
You're right.
Yeah.
Also, somehow more violent.
But less awesome.
Twitter but more based.
True. I don't know about that.
Alright, but so basically, they took the red pill, basically.
They took the red pill.
In quite definition, if you hear someone say they're taking the red pill and they're opening eyes and also watching Ben Shapiro liberal owning compilation,
It means they're joining the
Wait.
KKK.
they're a closet racist. An air of white supremacy was filling the air in the southern regions with their corn.
Well, I
and
mean, there was already
burning
white
fields.
supremacy.
Yeah, there's
but-
already white.
Oh,
Except-
there was.
Except this time it was illegal.
But
Yeah.
as in all things, people decided to get violent with it.
Hmm.
And
I
so-
remember this is a bit later. I remember there was these 2 towns. There was the primary white. I think it was in not Ohio. I think it was in Oregon or Washington. Griffin, you can fact check me if you realize what I'm talking about. So basically, there was the white town, and then there was the black town. I'm saying that because they were segregated. You know, that fun thing that we're going to talk about later.
Uh-huh.
So basically, it's kind of like the white town was kind of like poor, kind of like stuck middle class and then lower, but the black-oriented town was like thriving. It had like infrastructure.
Yeah, Black
Yeah.
Wall Street. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They bombed
You
the
can't
heck
say that.
out of it.
So, okay, wait. So basically, they all came together and they started a clan, a group of people with similar interests and ideals.
They formed an extraordinary group of people led by Nick Fury. Never mind, that's the Avengers. We're talking about the
Little
racist
bit
group of
different.
people.
Nick Fury.
So who knows? Captain America may have been
I
racist.
feel like in this context, Nick Fury would not be.
No, it's the white one.
But he
Don't
might.
worry.
It's the
white
white
Nick Fury. Don't worry
It's
about
the
it.
whitewashed Nick Fury.
Exactly.
Have you seen that picture of like Obama but white?
No.
Yes.
You haven't seen that?
But when I
Alright.
did see it, it also had Instagram
Hey-
thud sound effect.
Hey,
over it.
editor, put the picture up.
All right,
Yep,
look at that.
picture.
there you go.
Look at that. That's funny. All right. Anyway, back to burning crosses and staging rallies.
So
And dressing up to be the ghosts of Confederate soldiers, which is
I
actually why
was
they dressed up
I
like
was
that.
just about to say, how did they get the white outfit, bro?
Oh,
Yeah, it was the.
that brings me to a thing. So like one of the like telltale signs of the KKK is basically
I love Telltale games.
right?
Shut up.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's go.
I'm sorry. Man, I'm sorry.
Continue, Ash.
Bro.
Okay, so basically, like one of the telltale signs of the KKK was like burning crosses and everything, right?
Oh.
So like, what was the reason for that?
Because they're unholy.
Actually, that's a good point. But
Yeah, that is a good point.
What is the
I'm
reason?
pretty sure it's like
Hold on.
you're
Doing a quick
unholy.
search. Doing a quick search.
They're like unholy creatures that aren't
Because
fit to live in this land.
well,
Because to be fair,
they didn't
I
believe
mean,
that though.
I don't know. They were dressing up as dead Confederate soldiers, burning wooden crosses in front of black people's houses.
It was for intimidation.
Wow.
yeah, but wouldn't they have been? I mean, I'm
Why
probably
a cross?
wrong in saying this, but wouldn't they have been like the most
God.
likely to be like Christian?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
So then
they,
why
yes,
would they have burned crosses?
to intimidate them? God's not on their
It is
side.
literally, as I'm reading this from the First
Source?
Amendment Encyclopedia.edu,
Mm.
it is literally just to terrorize racial minorities.
Oh.
That includes Wait, what Catholics?
Yeah, also Catholics. And
I
Jews.
believe
Yeah,
that actually,
Catholics,
yeah.
Jews.
There was a lot of
After
hate for
the-
Catholics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
In
that
the
makes
first wave, like first and second wave of immigration, like late 1800s, early 1900s, they shifted more from African Americans to the new racial minorities, which were Catholics and Jewish people.
When did the whole like thing of the Irish immigrants, was that around this time?
Yeah, also, yeah.
So
Okay.
basically,
That's
in the
what my
process
family gonna
of
do.
terrorizing minorities, they basically burned
Well,
like
Simon,
one of their
your
main
family was hated by the KKK.
symbols.
Oh, yeah. My other percentage is
Let me
Native
read
American.
this. Hold on. Let me read this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same website. During the Civil Rights era beginning in the 1950s, white supremacists burned crosses to express opposition to desegregated schools, to frighten civil rights workers, and show support in 1960 for the Republican presidential candidate Richard M. Nixon,
Uh-oh.
who declined the support.
Nixon!
In addition, people who with no clan affiliation have burned
I'm
crosses
not a crook.
on the lawns of African American movies.
It all leads back
Yeah,
to Nixon, bro.
It all leads back to
It's all
Nixon.
Nixon's fault. The Klan is Nixon's fault.
He declined the support. But like that's probably-
We're going to disrespect our religion to terrorize minorities.
Okay, the civil rights movement
Perfect.
saw, like, in the 1960s, you know, that fun era when we sent people to the moon just out of spite. I-69.
I don't like Austin, so we're going to the moon.
Nothing
Nothing
bad.
Bring
will-
JFK into this.
Nothing bad will ever happen to me.
I'm racist.
I don't remember that feature.
Oh,
so-
that hit me because
Yeah, I was in
JFK
one of
was
the speeches.
Catholic.
You don't remember that?
Anyway, in the 1960s, you know, like civil rights movements, all that good stuff happening, MLK, you know,
Uh-huh.
like all that. Mhm,
Of
mhm.
course.
It saw, of course, it saw a surge of Ku Klux Klan activity.
Well, also because
Oh,
in the early 60s, the president would have been Catholic with Kennedy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
That included bombing black schools and
Ah.
churches and
Oh.
violence against black and white activists in the South.
wait, bombing?
Bombing
bombing.
with the big
Starting to
B.
sound like terrorism.
I was about to say, like,
bombing.
okay, when
It
I
was
think of the
terrorism.
KKK, I think of, like, you know, fire and pitchforks.
No, they were freaking
Dude,
some-
they were around with
freaking
when
some-
Nixon was president.
I've
So
done
we're
that, but,
going
like,
from like dissatisfied public to just straight up homegrown terrorism.
terrorists.
Yeah, they were throwing pipe bombs at schools. Like, this was.
Once
This was
again,
like-
I reiterate, it's not terrorism. It's white.
Is the KKK
It's
a
all-
terrorist organization?
Did you know in the 1920s, Klan membership exceeded 4 million people nationwide?
4
Yeah.
million?
Actually, yeah, they had a resurgence in the early 1900s because there was a movie that came out that had pretty much made them the heroes in the movie.
I would just like to say this just because Griffin's looking up the movie, but as he typed in KKK, and then he typed in RE, and it came up KKK restaurant. So
Yo.
Oh, you mean
No,
the
hold
rebel
on.
down
Yeah,
down in
Birth
Washington?
of a Nation.
Damn.
KKK restaurant.
Dude, you know that it's a cake. That's a freaking
so
big
hey,
word.
if you're a KKK member and you need a good restaurant, boy, have we got one for you.
Yeah, in 1915, The Birth of a Nation, which portrayed the Klansman as heroes, came out.
Ooh.
The birth of a
That lo-
nation?
And then the fall of a nation, the sequel.
What was
Yeah.
was it about the Klan or was it
I don't. Let me look up.
I would
Not
imagine
sure
that
if
they're
it was
portrayed as the
specifically
heroes.
about-
Oh, they were. If it's called a birth of a nation, they were definitely the freaking heroes. They're like masters.
Oh,
masters.
I'd
Originally,
like
it was
honorary
originally
acknowledgement.
supposed to
Honorary
be
acknowledgement.
called the Klan.
Their honorary
Who is it by?
appearance in Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
D.W. Griffith.
It's by D.W.
Solid, solid.
I don't know who
Hey,
this is.
do you like how like I remember I was watching something and they were talking about like freaking how like schools in the South are teaching the like children about the Civil War, and some of the books are like masters sometimes let the slaves eat with them in the houses.
Ah, yeah.
You know,
They literally
That's
let
great,
their
man.
dogs in the houses all of the
great.
time.
Well, to be fair, you know, dogs, man's best friend.
Oh, okay.
So what you're saying is dogs.
Wait a minute.
Dogs get
Wait.
Ash, are you saying that dogs are better than African Americans? Is that the
No,
hot
no,
take
no,
we're
no.
getting? Is
Yo.
that the hot
Hey,
take we're getting from
yeah.
our guest here?
No.
Hot
Listen,
takes.
I am saying, in the overall scheme of things, when it came to racism, okay, dogs
Dogism.
have
You
always
would
been
know,
treated
wouldn't
better.
you? You would know.
I think Ash is secretly a dog.
True.
I mean,
Griffin, can you
Wow.
confirm?
Griffin,
Yeah.
confirm or deny?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's true.
Huh.
you know,
Well,
I didn't think about
You're
that.
sleeping
This
on the
is an
couch
amazing
tonight.
discovery.
we don't. There's no wait.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight. I hope you know that.
Griffin, I'm sorry.
Marital dispute.
we've caused a
Cut this
marital
out. Cut this
dispute.
out. Cut this out.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
No, this is good content. Keep
Wait,
the camera
all
rolling.
Yeah,
even
keep it
know
rolling,
we're
keep it rolling.
together.
I'm pretty sure Miss Hall doesn't even know we're together anyway.
She's so happy for you. She's like
She's
smiling
She's like
right
she's like
now.
celebrating right now while you're having a marital dispute.
Hey, did you guys know white Republicans were described as carpetbaggers and scallywags?
Well, scallywags were African Americans.
But weren't the like name switch? Weren't like Democrats the ones that were like the southern like?
Yeah, at some point, I don't
Mhm.
know when, but like between like the 30s and the 60s, something
They just
happened.
they did like a switch, like ideologies.
Huh.
I'm assuming this is 1900,
Wait,
correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought it was like one of the presidents.
It might have
just
been
switched it.
FDR. It might
Yeah, I
have
think
been
it was FDR.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to be associated with this one, but I want it to mean this. And then people are
I
like,
hate
okay.
everyone. I'm changing it.
Hate F.
And then he died.
Exactly.
How much is there more? How much more is there to cover?
I'm
We near
scrolling
the
down.
end?
I'm scrolling down. Hold on.
Intermission.
Is there an estimate of how many people the Klan killed?
How many people in the Klan, but I don't think killed.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be
Oh.
very hard to document. Because then you
Is
could
it-
theoretically trace every single race-related killing from 1865 to now to the Klan.
True.
In 1965, when President Lyndon Johnson, the man himself,
Johnson
Oh,
himself.
Lyndon B.
Lyndon B. Johnson. Hey, Miss Hall.
Miss
Lyndon
Hall.
B.
Lyndon
Johnson.
B.
Miss Hall.
Johnson.
I love Lyndon B. Johnson.
Hey, Grant. Hey, Simon. Can you like fill the screen with just like PNGs of Lyndon B.
The-
It'll
Johnson?
just it'll just
Better
be like a
Lyndon.
collage of Lyndon B. Johnson.
Hey,
So
it's me, Lyndon B. Johnson, and
Can
I
you
do
do,
not.
like-
I don't like the KKK.
Okay, no, we'll talk about this later, honey.
Alright. So Lyndon B. Johnson, he delivered a speech publicly condemning the Klan and announcing the arrest of 4 Klansmen in connection with the murder of a white female rights activist worker in Alabama.
Oh, no wonder that's when he drew the line, huh?
That's only like 1/1
Yeah.
millionth of the Klan. Don't
It's like
worry.
that.
Why
though
is it such a big
fragment-
deal about him arresting 4?
Though the fragmented groups became aligned with neo-Nazis or the right wing.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Well, where else were they gonna go? Honestly,
Crossover.
Wait,
The cross-
Communist, of course.
whoa. As of 2016, the Anti-Defamation League estimated.
Are we getting a
Klan-
racist crossover?
They were already crossing over. Klan's members to be around 3,000, while the Southern Poverty Law Center said there were 6,000 members in total.
When was this?
2016.
Oh yeah.
What a
Oh.
beautiful year.
A wonderful year. Truly.
Actually,
So
no, there
okay. Honest opinions. Has that number gone up or down in the last 5 years?
Oh, it's 100% gone up.
Yeah.
It's gone
Stay
up. It's gone up.
Yeah. Please, can we actually get an answer to this
Guys,
question?
I think we should talk about Donda.
No. Simon, ask
Oh, no,
one
no.
more time.
No.
He did.
There was a
Yeah.
okay. In the Great Depression, the Klan
Yeah.
shrank because things happened.
Because people
The
were
Great
depressed.
Depression. Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
too depressed to be racist.
They said
World
we're
War II
poor.
World War II
African Americans
probably
are
shrank.
poor. We're
Oh,
all
yeah,
poor
no,
together.
The organization temporarily disbanded in 1944,
Really?
Oh,
What?
wow.
Oh.
and then they came back in the 60s, baby.
What?
Yeah.
And they
Wait.
came back.
Hold on.
Baby, come back.
If there's that many people in it, how do they disband the whole thing without people just saying that it's still a thing?
They
Oh,
went to
they
Germany.
I
absolutely
feel like the
didn't.
group is
They
just too
didn't,
big
yeah.
for that.
What?
Little
Okay, wait.
company.
So they
Maybe, like-
disbanded in like the 30s and 40s, right? But
Mhm.
they're still active today with
No,
5,000 people.
I said temporarily. I said
But-
temporarily.
Yeah, no,
disbanded.
yeah, I know.
People
but-
still
How
100% just
can we-
didn't disband.
And
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, how can we be absolutely sure that they disbanded or that they just decided,
It
hey,
was all a ploy.
they told everyone they
Cabaret.
disbanded.
I
I
mean,
see what you're
'cause
saying.
maybe there was probably just like way less crimes that were like, linked to that because,
They
you
were
know.
all at war. They got to take their anger out on commies.
yeah,
On Germans and
they found a better outlet, and then once that was gone, they were like,
They could be
Well, okay,
racist
we
to
can
other white
we can unequivocally agree. The better outlet was not the Germans.
I hate German people and
Okay.
Italians.
What?
And only the
Dude,
They're not
Germans.
real.
That should have just.
Italian.
That
I mean,
should have
during
just
the
been
war-
propaganda.
You're right.
during the war, they just found something else to fight, and then when it was over, they were like,
And that something else was called the Japanese.
The Japanese.
Yeah.
That's what it
And-
was. The racists, all the racists went into World War II, and then they went and fought the Japanese in the Pacific Front, and that was an outlet
But I
for their
love
racism.
anime.
and then after it ended, they were
Guys,
like,
but I
well,
like
this is boring
anime.
now. Let's go back to
Well,
our
you can
usual-
thank the KKK for making Japan go down that route.
back to our regularly
True.
scheduled program.
Schedule
Right.
program.
KKK brought us anime, guys.
Don't say that.
KKK. It all links back to the KKK. And that links back to Nixon. Nixon brought us anime.
Goku is racist.
He also
Goku's
sent
rooted in
people to the
racism.
moon.
We're getting to like Twitter conspiracy theory.
Biden is a wizard.
Okay, that's it for today's episode.
No.
Cut it! Cut!
cut the
Bye,
tapes, cut the
folks.
tapes.
Cut
Bye,
the tape.
folks. Bye, folks. I hate you all. I hate
I
you
hate
all.
you. I hate you. I hate you.
But okay, wait, is there actually anything else we should talk about?
No.
I mean, that was it,
I think
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like
Alright,
10:55
you know,
right now.
y'all
We
need an
started
outro?
like 5 minutes before I got back, which is like 10:30.
I believe we should make a rule. If there's a guest, the guest does the outro.
Alright,
Okay,
Ash?
Go ahead, guys.
We'll cut you in.
line us up.
And thank you for joining us on this. Yeah, cool already.
Yeah, wonderful.
That's it, done.
Thanks for joining us this episode, and we'll see you next time.
Or maybe not. We might do a slide instead.
Yeah, we might just not do the podcast again,
I
guys.
give up on this
Wow.
one.
No, come on. This
Anyway.
has to be a thing.
Special
Fun,
thanks to our
honestly.
special guest who came and joined us this episode on short
Thank you
notice.
for having me.
The closet
what?
racist, Ash.
Wow.
You know what else helps us, guys? Honey. Honey is a free browser extension that you can add to any browser.
Raid Shadow Legends is a.
You don't have to be lonely
Saving money
at
on every
Farmers
online
Raid Shadow Legends.
Um,
Alright, we need to do a bit.
NordVPN.
We need to do a
I
bit.
use
Everyone do their
NordVPN
own
anytime I
ad.
go out of country.
alright,
Raid
okay.
Shadow Legends is an
So Honey is a free
RPG,
browser extension that you can add to
role-play
your
game.
browser.
With our
That allows
sponsor
you-
Display,
that
Display
allows
allows
you
you to
to
get
download it.
It allows
insane
you to
posters
fight
printed on metal
monsters,
plates that you can
and they
magnetize
summon
onto your
champions,
wall to help you
and
decorate your living
coupons from around
space.
the
They have
city.
infinite
Just
designs. You
XP
can
idly.
create your own
Use code,
designs
Sigma
for
Gold
Idly.
unlimited
Can you believe that?
customizability.
Idle
Using
RPG,
our code, the
Raid
KKK,
for
you can
download
get 30%
today.
off your display.
I love One Piece. One Piece is awesome. Thank God I
Keep
buy
on me.
all the manga online for $3,000 with Honey. Honey saved me so much money. Use
Jordan,
code
Jordan, you gotta
for
snap out of it.
55% off.
All right, that's all, everybody. Thanks
on
for
Amazon.
watching.